My dudes, it is the JMPDoubleX here. Welcome everybody for another Destiny 2 video. That is right. Have you been lacking in the little banana department for some time now? What I basically mean is your sidearm, has it been a floppy banana? If so, I have a banana weapon that can absolutely get
rock hard.
Today, my dudes, I'm going to be showing you guys a special sidearm that I've been using for a while now and is one of my favorite sidearms in Destiny 2. Now, if you guys know me, I am a sidearm enthusiast, so when it comes to sidearms, my dudes,
Listen to what I have to say, if not,
that's fine. But the sidearm name is called the Liminal Vigil. Look at this beauty in all of its glory. God damn, it looks nice. Believe it or not, this thing can have below half a second TTK in the PvP. TTK stands for time to kill. Of course, with sidearms, you're gonna have to have some pretty damn good perks. You're gonna need to know the range of your sidearm. You're gonna need to know the map. And you just gotta be careful on what the enemy is using. Like if they rush you with a shotgun or a fusion rifle, you can definitely whip out the banana and smack the living motherfuzzers with it. But if they're good players, most of the time they're gonna be getting you with those special weapons. And it's not gonna be fun.
What the f, bro?
Now, I know I could have easily evaded those attacks with my dodge, but sometimes
JMPDoubleX forgets he has a goddamn dodge.
But you gotta play smart with your banana. Now, very quickly with the perks that I've been using on my Liminal Vigil for the past 2-3 weeks now. For the perks, we're gonna start off with the barrel. We have Chambered Compensator. Not what I wanted, but it's still fine. We have Tactical Magazine, not terrible, but it's fine. We have Tap the Trigger. Now this thing is excellent. On 2-round burst sidearms, Tap the Trigger seems to be proccing after every trigger pull. You get that accuracy, decreased recoil, and extra stability every time you tap that trigger. That is fantastic. We have Kill Clip. You guys know you get a kill in the Crucible, 25% more bonus damage. And let me tell you, my dudes, when you do get that Kill Clip off, everybody drops like flies.
God damn.
The TTK on this thing goes from 0.73 to 0.47 with Kill Clip. My goodness, that is a 2 burst in the PvP, bros. Sometimes I've had these experiences in the PvP where people just push me and I just hit fire the living baloney cheeks out of those kids and they just get melted instantly. They rush me to double melee me and they just get insta clap. It is absolutely ridiculous.
Into the mouth. None.
Oh my god. Now that was disgusting.
They're probably wondering, what the hell was that thing?
It serves them right.
For the origin trait, we have Text Balance Stomp. Now, this perk is actually underrated on this weapon because the Liminal Vigil is actually pretty easy to hit fire. Sometimes what I like to do when there's a person that's really close range to me, maybe past melee range, I like to hit fire my Liminal Vigil so I can get that bonus. When you get that bonus, you get enhanced range, handling, reloading speed, along with a whole bunch of other bonuses, which is absolutely ridiculous, dude. Because the weapon is pretty easy to hit fire. And for the masterwork, I believe we have a ranged masterwork, and I also slap on a ballistic mod for the extra stats. You can't go wrong with that. But my dudes, that is the Liminal Vigil that I've been using for the PvP for the past 2 weeks now. Definitely not the 100% god roll that I'm looking for, but this roll, my dudes, you cannot go wrong with this thing.
Trust me. Just listen to me, man. I got the experience with this thing. It is crispy. Crispy.
It's even so good that when I'm on autoplay and I have my little sister right next to me bugging me, I can still pop off. Look at this.
You have a water bottle like this?
Do I have water bottle? Yes, I do.
Does she have a water bottle like this? Yes, she did.
Maybe she do.
Did Mama do it?
I think so.
Yes, she did.
Yes, she do.
Who's missing one?
Who?
And
Really?
yeah.
Oh my god, this thing is destroying everything.
Absolutely insane sidearm, my dudes. And for those who want to obtain this weapon, you can obtain it right now. Go to your directory, go to Eternity, and then go to the right of the 9. Once you get there, you're able to attune the weapon. This basically makes it so that you can have a higher chance of obtaining the Liminal Vigil. You can obtain it from the chest here, but I was kind of salty because it didn't give it to me. I don't know if you can notice the saltiness. I was trying to melee the damn box.
Bungie's like, nah, can't do that.
You can also obtain it from drops within the Spire of the Watcher dungeon by killing ads. And that's about it, I believe. You can also just do Spire of the Watcher and get it from there. In all honesty, I have no idea if this Rite of the 9 stuff is going to be here for when the next season comes out. I have no idea. But right now is your chance to obtain this sidearm if you want to get it. You can't go wrong with tap the trigger and kill clip. Trust me.
But JP, how does the weapon perform in PvP? Can even I use it? My thumbs don't seem to work.
Yes, well, yes, my dude. Although you might not have a lot of success with the sidearm in PvP. Depends on the matchmaking, depends on the skill-based poop making, depends on your experience with the sidearm, and depends on the knowledge of the maps and whatnot, you know? Sidearms are close range killing machines, man. You don't want to use this thing from too far away, but I have had some nice experiences in the PvP with this exact Liminal Vigil where I'm just hitting guys past 20 meters and actually taking them out. Take a look at this.
God damn, that is some far range. What the banana?
This thing sometimes acts like a freaking SMG in terms of range, which
The hell was that?
is absolutely ridiculous, man. The range on this thing is nasty, and when you proc kill clip, like I mentioned, this thing has a below 1 second TTK, and it just melts everything, dude. My god. And I also found out with more stability, the weapon feels a lot more smooth. Oh, who could have thought about that, right? More stability makes the weapon more smooth. Of course, you do want a lot of range, but you also want a lot of stability as well. But my dudes, that is pretty much it for the Liminal Vigil. Take advantage of the fact that you can grind this thing right now, and if you can get yourselves a beastly roll with tap the trigger, kill clip, and insane range and stability, oh my god. I want to see a picture of that, okay? I definitely want to see a picture of that thing because that's what I'm trying to go for, man. But final thoughts, Liminal Vigil, excellent sidearm. There's a whole bunch of other sidearms out there, but this one goes in the primary slot. If you want a primary sidearm, this thing is a must, especially because of the perks that it can obtain. It's enhanceable. You can also get an abdead version. And it's just overall beastly in the PvP. Trust me, just try it out. If you already have one, give it some time. With every weapon, you know, you need a little bit of experience in order to be successful with it. The more experience you have with that certain weapon, the more successful you will be in the PvPs with it. Well, my dudes, thank you guys for coming over and watching. If you guys enjoy the video at any point in time, make sure you like, subscribe, comment down below, hit the bell notification if you haven't already. And until next time, later.